Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome, my Virgo friends and friends of Virgo. This is the Divine Phoenix Rising Tarot, and hey, I'm Zachary. Thank you guys for joining me here, and welcome to my table. So, please know that when you found this message is the right time for you to receive this message. All messages here are timeless. If you do feel drawn to something, I encourage you to take a look, all right, Virgo? So, in meditation for you guys to start, one thing came through, and Spirit seems to be wanting to speak in symbols here this last couple of weeks. And interestingly enough, this was the same symbol for all of the earth signs. And I haven't had this happen yet. Being that we are here, this is a new moon in Pisces we just had yesterday on the 10th. The 11th is when I'm filming this here in March. You guys all got the same symbol, interestingly. So I'm just going to go ahead and show this here for you guys. You can pause this. You can write this down yourself if you'd like. I feel very strongly that there is an activation of some sort in this symbol for you guys. So there you be. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and move forward. 1, 2, 3 on the timer there. We're making progress. I like it. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get into your tarot messages here, Virgo. This is the Deviant Moon tarot deck I'll be starting with here. I did have in my Murder of Crows tarot deck, I'll be using that here in a second, the Wheel of Fortune did fly out. So I do feel like there are some changes that are happening or needing to happen of a kind of like destined or fatalistic sort of nature. I really feel strongly, you guys, that something is turning a corner as far as timelines go, as far as what we're doing here goes. So yeah, all right, let's take a look. What do we have here, Spirit for Virgo? And thank you guys for being here as always. I truly appreciate your support. I do offer personal readings if you're interested. That is a link in the description of the video right below here. And feel free to stay tuned to the end of the video, end of the message here for some information on how to win a free reading. So 9 of Wands here. Gosh, yeah, speaking of getting ready or turning a quarter. So 9 of Wands, this is your hope, what you want. So 9 of Wands is very much like the wounded warrior. They are an individual who may be very tired, but is almost there. Victory may not be right this second, but it is like 1 step, 2 steps ahead. It is right around the corner, just around the river bend, you guys. So I'm very much feeling this encouragement that's coming through here of just keep going, okay? Keeping this faith that you are where you need to be, you are right on time. And I feel like this is something that you can feel too, but you're tired. So you're hoping for some release. You're hoping to move to the 10 of Wands here so that you can release something and move forward on a new part of your journey here. And I don't blame you, okay? I am Virgo rising, Virgo moon, so I always relate to these readings as well. Spirit, what do we have here? Additional messages for Virgo. And this is the Murder of Crows tarot. What do I have? What do I have? This is a general message, everybody, so please keep that in mind. You are extremely intelligent. You're also a powerful co-creator here. So do not forget, use your head, heart, and intuition, please, to decipher which messages are for you and leave the messages that are not for you to those who they're meant for, okay? Check out your rising moon and Venus as well. North Node, any other major placements in your chart. You are more than your sun sign, and I dare you guys to look, okay? So King of Swords here at the bottom. This is your fear aversion. Oh, I've got this deck keeps wanting to fall over. That is really interesting. There's something on the top here. Ace of Pentacles is what's wanting to be seen. I wish I had, I'll get a camera down here eventually, but it was literally just like sliding over on its own. Okay. So Ace of Pentacles here. Yeah, you guys, I feel like the riches are just here. Okay. You're tired of fighting the good fight. There are new opportunities coming forward. New avenues for making money, for abundance, for riches in the physical and the spiritual realm here. And being in the year of the dragon as well, I do love this deck, having a dragon. I feel like there's some dragon energy coming in for you guys, okay? So back to your fear, the King of Swords here. King of Swords is about true discernment. I feel like there is an anxiety or there's an aversion towards seeing something for what it is. Maybe there is a project or an opportunity that has come forward in the past that you may be feeling needs to be let go of, or a habit or a relationship, a friendship, something that needs to be released in order to move forward. But there's like a fear of just doing it. Like the ego is holding on to the comfort that whatever this is brings. I don't feel like it's actually bringing comfort anymore. Maybe it did at one point, but it's not. It's not right now. Okay, so being that this was on the top here, I am going to include this in the general, the Ace of Pentacles. All right, but the next card down, I do feel like wants to come through as well. So Three of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and Three of Swords. I do feel like along those lines that I was just talking about, like something needs to be released. You're seeing something, you're feeling something that needs to be changed in your life. And this isn't really something that you want to see. Like as an example, I'm getting, I mean, it could be varying degrees of things. Like maybe you need to shift your bedtime. Maybe it's time to quit drinking. Maybe there's a prescription medication you're on that's really not very healthy for your body. I don't know. I'm not like your doctor in any way there. That's just something that's coming through. Maybe there's something that could work better, and what you're on right now is causing more problems than it is helping. Like I said, varying degrees of things, but this is bringing along with it a form of heartbreak. There is a loss. There's a loss that needs to happen. You need to let go of something, but this is bringing some really crunchy energy with it. Like you're resisting it. Okay. Ace of Swords. Yeah. Cutting through the bullshit, cutting to the heart of the matter. Yep. We're getting right to it, Virgo. Something needs to be released here. And it's one of those situations I feel like where there is a major blessing, like this Ace of Pentacles, those new opportunities, what is available that the dragon is holding here as far as wealth, abundance. This comes with a sacrifice. Something needs to be changed. In order for this energy to come forward into your life, something needs to be released. You have no more room in your closet for shoes and you want a new pair of shoes, or there's a new pair of shoes in the mail, but you need to make some room. Okay. And like I said, you guys, varying degrees of what needs to be released here. Only you can prevent forest fires. Only you know deep down what this is. All right. Maybe, like I said, it is a relationship. Maybe something is toxic. Something's toxic here, whatever it is. Relationship, habit. That relationship could be a habit too. Meditate on it, okay, you guys. So your good stuff here to start, we've got temperance coming through. So temperance is very much taking one thing and making it into another, going with the flow. I feel like kind of like receiving these instructions on how to make the philosopher's stone, how to turn water into gold. This is that alchemical process of taking something and making it something different. So I feel very connected to this message of sacrificing something, releasing something in order for something new to come in. But there needs to be an exchange of energy. Like energy cannot be created or destroyed. So this equation needs to be balanced out in order for this thing that is coming, that this is turning into, you have to release something else first. Let's keep going here. Eight of Cups. Yeah, gosh. Thank you for being so clear today, Spirit. Eight of Cups is the next card that comes in your good stuff here. This is leaving something behind. Eight of Cups is walking away from something. It can feel like something is missing. It can be like a form of abandonment too. What comes through is like the need for the Ace of Swords here, the truth, maybe even a painful truth here, cutting through the bullshit, cutting through the honesty, and cutting through the lies. there is a need to cut through this feeling of abandonment too. Like I feel the ego. All right. Let's say you are struggling with a substance issue. And to be honest with you guys, every addiction is a substance issue because it triggers a chemical reaction inside of us, and we are addicted to chemicals. That's what is happening. It is an issue of connection or stimulation. Okay. So this can be anything. It doesn't have to just be drinking, smoking weed, any other kind of drug use, food. It can be relationships. It can be addiction to your own emotions. Listen to what your heart is saying on this. Okay. Like I said, you guys are extremely intelligent yourself. So I feel like there's a need to cut through what the ego is telling you. Like, no, don't leave me behind. Like, I've gotten you through everything here. You can't stop drinking, or you can't stop having these toxic relationships. This is what we've always done, and it works. The blessing in this, or the good stuff in this, is that you are seeing the truth beyond what it is that your ego is telling you. Is this easy to move through something like that? Well, no, not usually. But can it be easier than the ego is trying to make it? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely. I'm going to pull up my Light Seers tarot here too. Ooh, Nine of Wands here at the bottom as well. That was your hope here in the deviant moon. So any other information here on the good stuff, please, for Virgo? Two of Swords. There's a need to make a decision here. So the good stuff here is waiting for you to make this choice. She's got this tattoo on her arms here with the two flags and the two triangles there. It's like they're two alchemical air signs is what they are. I very much get this feeling of like that line that's right in the center. You need to draw a line between this reality and that reality. There's a need for you to make a choice. Eight of Pentacles here at the bottom. Having patience in the time that it does take to make a change is what's coming through. But in doing this, what is coming through here? What is here for Virgo? Knight of Cups. I feel like this is, and Six of Swords here at the bottom, there's a transition from something that has felt like shit, you guys, to something that feels a lot better. And I feel like that may be what you're stuck in, what the ego is trying to tell you, whatever this habit is, whatever the situation is that needs to be released. There's something inside of you that's telling you we can't release this. This is like, what if there's something that's worse out there? I strongly feel that deep down you guys know that's horse shit, okay? You know it is. I felt compelled to say actually too. So if you were here last week, no more music, as you can see. I did decide to try something new. It was a swing and a miss. And you know what? That's okay. Not all choices can be winners. I did have one subscriber say it sounded like... It sounded like an 80s porno. Truly makes me laugh. All right. I thought it was kind of fun music, but I can totally understand. We're just going to keep no music here. Okay, you guys. Thank you for your patience. So back to these messages. Knight of Cups here is what comes in as far as like what is coming in. So Knight of Cups can be an offer of love. Romantically, I feel like the thing with the Knight of Cups, so it's not a king or queen as far as, if we're looking for longevity in love or strength in love, the Knight of Cups can be a bit of an F boy or F girl or F non-binary human. They are focused on the emotional fulfillment of a situation. So what I am getting from this and releasing whatever this is, the true prize in this is like freedom, okay? It's freedom from that dragon that's chasing its tail. Like you're removing that dragon so that you can grab that Ace of Pentacles, grab that pentacle there. But I feel like this is access to a level of creativity and involvement in your own life, like loving yourself again, bringing romance into your life as far as romancing you to a level you maybe have not experienced for a while, or maybe haven't experienced at all. Good, Virgo. I love this. So what you don't see coming, what's in the dark, the underlying message of this, Two of Wands comes through. So Two of Wands is very much about needing to make a plan. It is moving it is moving from where you are comfortable to where you are not comfortable for the sake of growth, progress, movement. So yeah, it's kind of like right on point here for the message. I feel like this decision, whatever this component is that needs to be released for you, is setting the stage for something much greater in the future. So this individual is like digging a hole here to plant some garlic. I don't know. Say garlic, some sort of onion. Huh? Um, what you don't see right now is the butterfly effect of what, and this doesn't even have to be something major. Whatever is coming to mind for you when this message comes through of like, oh shit, yeah, I need to look at that, or I have been thinking about that for a while. I've been feeling I need to make an adjustment to that for a while. Whatever this is, maybe it's an interesting thought. Maybe you need to switch toothpaste. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe you've been feeling like you don't want to use fluoride in your toothpaste anymore, whatever. This is a very intuitive time for all of us, being the new moon in Pisces. Listen, you guys. Just listen. Because you're being given the message that you need. Yeah, God. The moon comes in here next. Listen, you guys. Listen. I do feel like this is a very heightened time for messages. The moon represents our deep, dark fears. And the walls that we build to keep those safe. Whatever this habit is, it could be a mask you're wearing, you know? Maybe you feel like you have to do something in particular in order to be acceptable or even digestible to the rest of society. F that for sure. I feel strongly. Okay. And I know that there's a lot of like, again, not a doctor. Okay. You know, you can talk to your doctors about whatever it is that you need. This whole, there's been a large movement, especially with, neurodivergency, and I am neurodivergent AF. So please don't come for me. um, with ADHD, especially. There is a lot of new knowledge coming out that actually ADHD is a side effect of depression, which surprise, everybody and their dog is depressed. So it makes a lot of sense why ADHD is present in a lot of situations. The thing that does kind of suck for some of those situations is some people feel like they need to take some sort of medication in order to be digestible for others. Do you see where I'm going here? Okay. You get to make the choices that you want to make in your life, and there's absolutely no judgments from my end on anything. What is coming through is a need to make decisions from your heart space, though, okay? Not from what the expectations are outside of you. You get to be you too, okay? And depression is absolutely one of those things that should be taken into consideration with that too, all right? We are a whole ass being, all right? So Spirit, any other information here about what's in the dark for Virgo? Ace of Wands. So there is this, maybe you have the Ace of Swords here too. There is a new journey coming through here. You are being asked seriously to consider something. What the moon is trying to illuminate something to you guys right now. What is coming up? What is feeling triggered right now as I'm talking about this? There's a request to look at something. And again, like I said, you guys are the ones who make the decision for yourself. I just feel compelled to say, like, bring your higher self into the mix too, okay? Because they have something to say as well. High Priestess, yeah. Yep. This is that intuitive, unconscious realm, subconscious realm. There is a message that is trying to be heard here. And I just feel like there is, this component has not necessarily been allowed to be as strong of a voice as maybe some other voices have been. Okay. And dreams, certainly with the moon and with High Priestess. I promise you, you're having some dreams of great importance right now. If you're not writing your dreams down, I highly recommend it. Um, that is something that could be very, very helpful. Okay. So your challenge, I can totally relate to this. Three of Wands comes through here. Challenge in the situation here is patience. Waiting for something to blossom, to expand. The challenge also is that you are expanding. You are being called to expand. Um, like I said, I can definitely relate to that. I was actually just talking to my therapist about this morning, where I noticed that I go Gemini Sun, okay, Virgo rising, Virgo moon. I tend to go for like the extremes as far as the answer. And the reason for that I'm finding more recently is because I need an immediate fix. Need, okay? Need. And that's something that I would wager a lot of us actually probably feel. It is not a need, but we do live in an environment where that pressure is put on us more and more. Having such an intense amount of dopamine toxicity in our society as well creates this need for immediate change. And what I'm getting from this is that is not what we're talking about. Okay, a little fuzzy there. Like I was talking to my therapist, I'm finding as I make some of these intense decisions, they come with repercussions of their own. Because again, like energy can't be created or destroyed. Every force has an equal and opposite force attached to it. And I'm finding that there are solutions that are more in the middle, that are more appropriate for certain situations in my life. And bet your ass that applies to you too, and every single one of us, because we all live in a world where, like I said, it's about now, 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 now. And it's not. That's a tricky one. Maybe this is what needs to be released. Like I said, I know that's something that I'm working on too. hmm So the next card that comes in here for your challenge, you have Four of Wands. This is like crossing a threshold, taking something to the next level here. And what I'm getting from this is like, is this action of pushing yourself to a point, having the Three of Wands in here too, that impatience to bloom, pushing yourself to this point of finishing a race. And what this is doing, like I was saying in my example there, by choosing the extreme outcome of this, it is causing more problems along the way, and it's actually causing you to fall back because you have to go back and solve all of these problems that weren't meant to be there in the first place by trying to take a shortcut. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that everything has to be hard and arduous, but um, just like pyramid schemes, quick fixes do not really work. There is an equal force that comes with that comes with as a price. Okay, so it ends up being what I think of is like in physics, it takes the same amount of energy to push a block up a hill that is 2 feet high and 2 feet long as it does a hill that is 2 feet high and 15 feet long. Okay, if you're pushing it up a diagonal hill, it takes the same amount of energy to get it up there. All right. Um, yes, thank you, Spirit. That's what's coming through here. How does Virgo work through this challenge? How does Virgo approach this challenge? Ooh, push that block up the hill. Eight of Swords comes through here. I do very much feel so. Eight of Swords is like being stuck, feeling stuck, but there is a way out. Very much being trapped in the mind. This is very Gemini energy. I can totally relate, you guys. Totally, totally. The solution here is metaphorically to take off the blindfold here. It is an ableist metaphor. There's not a need to literally look around you, but to look around to see what options are actually there. I just very much feel this energy, and the Fool here at the bottom, a new journey. I feel this energy of like reaching out of panic. Like, oh, this happened, so I need to fix this. Oh gosh, now this is happening. Like, there's a need to just like cool it for a second, to take in what is going on, to listen to your body, to listen to your heart, to listen to your soul, to get the messages that are coming in, and then to do something about it. Okay. All right, Virgo. So let's move into your animal spirit messages for this period. Golden egg. This is actually, and the phoenix here at the bottom too. You are in this process of ascension, of rising. The phoenix rising here is that energy, that kundalini energy that moves from the root chakra through the sacral to the solar plexus. That process is the phoenix rising, okay? As it works up the entire chakra system, that is the serpent rising. But I feel like that's what's going on here. And what may be happening with whatever needs to be released is that energy is getting halted. I feel like mostly in the root chakra, where there is fear, where there is addiction, where there is that need to control something in your circumstances, that energy is not being allowed to rise, okay? So I am going to read this here in the book. Golden egg, message at the center of the heart, the unstruck sound. So within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard nor the message discerned until we retreat from the noise of modern day life. That's like kind of what I'm saying, that rushing around sort of feeling. There's a need to just chill. The magical essence of the golden egg needs warmth, quiet, and time to unfold. No rushing, no pushing, or grasping. Wasn't I just saying grasping? Find a place of deep and restful ease, perhaps through yoga. Perhaps through yoga nidra or meditation. If you do not yet have a meditation practice, take some time for introspection or contemplation. When the mind begins to settle and the breath is calm, ask the question that weighs heaviest on your heart, staying open to any response you hear. Engaging with the energy of the golden egg is an advanced practice. It requires becoming intimate with our very essence and comfortable with vulnerability. When a feeling of tenderness or gratitude arises from deep within you, know that you are well on your way. Your chest may swell like you are seeing an old friend that's been away for a long, long time. Listen to the message they've been waiting to tell you. Oh, I love it. I love it when I feel like all of these messages really come together nicely. That's exactly what I'm saying here, you guys. There is a message that's trying to come through to help show you what it is that needs to be adjusted here, okay? And I do feel encouraged to say, too, like, whatever this is that you find the message is coming through. So Virgo here, please. Virgo. Whatever you find the message is that's coming through here, that needs to be released or changed, to not look at it as a finality, but to look at it as like an experiment. Let's see what happens when I make this change. I find that, so Thanatos comes through here. I find that when we look at changing something as a finality, like I have to stop doing this, and this is the last moment in this life that I'm ever going to be able to do that. It may need to be that way, but if you shift the way that you're focusing it, like let's look at this like an experiment. Who am I without this situation, this habit, this substance, this connection? And when you look at it that way, it leaves room for like letting go. Because in that situation, there's fear that starts coming in. You're starting to let that phoenix rise from the root chakra by releasing that fear. You may be making this decision to fully release it for good, but you're kind of tricking your mind, I guess. It's okay, it's okay, ego. Don't be afraid. I'm not saying like we're done forever, but also like we're done, or whatever. We're examining, what does this look like if I make this adjustment in my life, okay? Give it a shot. I think you'll be surprised. But don't give it a shot if it's like drinking that you're trying to stop. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Thanatos. Death. Something ending. It is tempting to oversimplify death and sum it up as transformation, but the true archetypal resonance of Thanatos cannot be easily assimilated or contained. Death is ongoing and omnipresent, an eternal response to the gift of birth, which is totally what I'm saying, you guys. Like something needs to be released in order for something to come through here. Witnessing the ending of another being, creature, phase, or stage has deep consequences for the psyche. We are forever changed by Thanatos as it sweeps us under its wings, making us relinquish control in every form. It's like a damn echo in here. It leaves a mark of ash upon our heart, signifying we have touched the cusp of the underworld and will return to the land of the living eventually, with more compassion and wisdom to share. This capacity is needed in our world. One who has faced the annihilation of Thanatos can face anything. When this card appears, it signifies an initiation into the underworld. Okay, Virgo, I think it's pretty clear here, all right, what's going on. There is something, message, all right? Go check your answering machine. There's a message there. It's time to let something transition. And I feel very strongly that you are hearing this call and you know exactly what it is for you that needs to be approached. The thing I will say with death, when we resist it, okay, when there is that call to let death come through, the tower comes next, all right? So when we resist change, when we resist death, and the tower comes through, that lightning strikes and says, I gave you an opportunity to like flow with this. Now you must change something, okay? So just like, let's let it transition, okay? Let's see who you are in this next phase. Okay, Virgo, I love you guys so, so much. And thank you for being here. As far as the free reading, go ahead and hop into the description of this video, join the Phoenix Fam newsletter. It is free to subscribe. As long as you stay an active subscriber, I am giving away one free reading of 30 minutes to one subscriber every month. Okay. And again, I do offer personal readings. You can check that out in there as well. My Cash App and PayPal links are there if you do feel called to donate. I truly appreciate it, you guys, to those who have. It does help keep this channel going and me able to provide messages like this. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. I'll see y'all very, very, very soon. Take care.